silver shafts of sunlight, the king of the pod arrives. Beside him, the queen glides in shining grace. To the throne of coral they swim.
Hail to the pod!
This episode is brought to you by thedolphinwars.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to King Dolphin Television, episode 458, our Just 'Cause episode. I am Raymond. I am King Dolphin. I am the author of the Dolphin Wars trilogy of books and ruler of the greatest pod on YouTube. Welcome to the show. And I hope you like that entrance. I did it a little differently. I decided to blow up buildings. So I think that's a good start on the show tonight. And if you like what's going on here on Just 'Cause, if you like what's happening on the Wednesday shows, interviews, reviews, and reviews, and other whatnot things, please like and subscribe. And okay, there it is. Good. Let's see if this will work this time. All right, it says it's pinned, but it's not showing in the right spot. Okay, so like and subscribe, chat, hit. Okay, it's pinning in the wrong spot. So like, subscribe, chat, and do all the other things that Legatus Legion I would say if he's here. And if you really want to help the chat, keep the lights on here, and help out the channel, please do what FKHC has pinned on the chat. Make sure Snorty and Trike don't visit you. Give a super chat, sticker, or something here at the tip link, and you'll be glad you did. And of course, one word. And there we go. All right. Let's see. So we've done and really, you wanna really make sure that these two characters don't do a visit at your house, because I have heard complaints from the Better Business Bureau that they have done. They've done some. They've got some strange and weird. They've gotten complaints that these two shysters knocked on the door, opened the door, go in, turn you upside down, shake you out, grab your money, eat your treats, and then walk out. I've heard some really the Better Business Bureaus checking you two out, and you don't want these guys coming over there. So make sure you do the right thing and leave some ducats in the buckets. Or as these two guys say, pay or suffer or both. A couple handsome guys, but they're still. Even the mob says they both have gone too far. Well, cool. You guys should be proud of yourself, Snort and Trike. And Trike has done some shenanigans this evening. I'm sure Sandra will put it out there. YouTube's been acting up. Jill got demonetized? Wow. Wonder how that happened. Okay, so tonight we're gonna have some. Snorta Pooper says, "Hail to his business partner, the Trike." Yeah, and so we got that going here. I don't think that implosion worked as well as I thought it would be. I don't know if anybody saw it. Let's see. And so let me welcome our lifeguard corps. There it is, Snort. I knew whapping it a few times and growling at it will make some good efforts. So to tip, there's the tip line. So please put some ducats in the bucket. Help this channel. Keep the lights on. It takes a lot to keep this pod going here. All right, so let me welcome my lifeguard corps. We've got our producer, Sandra, King Dolphin TV, in color, stereo, were available. A Sandra Feliciano presentation, directed by Trike. We got Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior. Please put a WTW and an SF out there. And Wendy's come down with a bug. And of course, we know what's coming up with Sandra. And also, I've been going through a little bit of a rough time. So please put a WTW, SF, and RF out there to show your support. So let's see. Okay. Because the three of us can use some cheering up. Okay, we got the meme meister, the jokester, the jokester, FKHC 2005. How you doing, my friend? I don't know what happened with the tip thing, with pinning the tip. I normally, if I do it, it goes to the top of the stream. This time, it just kind of stayed at the bottom. So I don't know what's going on there. So I don't know what's happening there. But it sounds like as we may have happened, we may have an attack from Gumby. That's why the logo's up there. So, all right. So, and of course, hold on a second. Little technical difficulty here. Okay. All right. So, as I said, Gumby struck. So, the hardest working bear on the internet. The one, the only. Hey, stop with the teleporter effect. I already don't have any clothes. We know what happens when Snort gets a handle on the telescope. And yeah, Snort says you better hope Trike doesn't eat the horn, or he'll be tooting more loudly than usual. Hey, look at us, Legion I. Good to see you. Oh, you know, this crinkly effect is weird. But I don't have any clothes, so you know I can be as glittery as ever. But now, and now, the other guy, also phasing in, Sniffles, the Boomstar. Great one, Snort. A great one, Sniffles. And finally, you know her, you love her, you're jealous of her, ladies want to be her, guys want to, sorry. Amber. Snortopoopas. Cuber. That kiss. Hashtag hug. Hey, baby. I got a kiss. All right. And hello, Legatus Legionary. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah. Yeah, and whoa, there is some interesting stuff coming out there with Snortopoopas. Let's see. Okay. Sandra says, I'm decorating my walker after surgery. Naturally, I got a loud bike horn. Trike won't play with any toys, but he took the horn out of my hand and chewed the part that connects to the walker. It is WTWSFRF. Oh, God, here she goes. Fortunately, the horn fits on the walker without the second piece, so I can make a lot of noise, LOL. Yeah, it sounds like Trike is enticed by it, too. Snort says, you better hope Trike didn't eat the horn, or he'll be tooting more loudly than usual. Yeah, FK. I'm starting to see that too. And there's a wolf. And there's Legatus Legionii. Okay. He just chewed the part with the screws to take the connector apart. I hope the screw wasn't in it.
Oh, I took it out.
Okay.
He chewed part of the thing off, but it wasn't attached to the screw. It was the piece that attaches to it.
Ah.
But it
Okay.
still fits on the walker. So I can beat my horn at you.
Legatus says, hi, I'm Wendy resting. Wendy asks, Snort holds his telescope? Knee replacement, Sandra. Snort goes like, yeah, and Wendy says, hello, Legatus. Snorter Pooper says, Amber, what? Aw, Wendy. Or does Amber hold Snort's telescope? Ooh. Tell us, Snort.
And how does she get in focus?
Ah, how does Amber get it in focus? Ooh. How did we get into telescope discussions?
Wendy started it.
Ah, Wendy. FKHC says, Amber, she would take a dump on your bed. Ah. Okay. Oh, hello, Deef. It's been a while. It's been a long while. How you doing? Let's see. Legatus says, I hate loser 11 operating system. You're not the only one, my friend. You're not the only one. And Deef says, greetings. And we say, greeting. And Snort says, woof, woof, woof. And FKHC says, Sandra can toot her own horn, I see. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Sandra's saying, join Raymond and keep him out of trouble. Oh, busy on Saturdays. I see. Now, let's see. I don't know if you're in. Memes are coming. Awesome. Awesome. Get this show started. All right. And I even got my joke book. The King Dolphin joke book. I think I'm even behind in the last time. Okay. So we're going to start over with here's a joke to start this show. A friend tried to annoy me with bird puns, but I realized that two can play at that game. And I will start walking to the cage. I will start walking to the cage. Okay. Okay, Max. Yep, there I go. Okay. There we go. King Dolphin, life on the inside. Max, hey, Max. Hey, I'm on my way back from synagogue. Should be in front of my computer shortly. Okay. Deef says, it's Snorty's joke. It's Snorty's fault that joke was bad. Yeah. Oh, Pitt? No, that was Cage. Deef says, Chuck Norris didn't die. He simply became more powerful than we can possibly imagine. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. I also have some interesting facts that I think are going to be cool. Let's see. No, I want to do this one because I have always wondered. I have always wondered. Okay, so. All right, let's see. We got, looks like I got some memes from Mr. We've got some memes and pictures from we got some pictures from FKHC, and I want to show those first. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Hello, Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. How are you? All right. The crouching one. All right, FKHC, you want me to do the memes or the pictures first? Well, being that I've got it up, so let's go with the pictures. A church in France. Let's see. Be careful following the masses. Sometimes the M is silent. Oh, that's a good one. If that's Notre Dame, that's small. Oh, no, it's Marie Curie. Oh, the sarcophaguses of the Curies. Oh, Victor Hugo. Wow. Alexandre Dumas. If I remember right, he wrote the Three Musketeers, yeah. Voltaire. Ha! The Moose Canadian Bar and Grill in Paris. Boris and Natasha as Destro and the Baroness. I like that. We blew up GI Moose and Squirrel. Phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range. Yeah, well, hey, I'm really sorry you'll have to order something from the lunch menu. Teamwork. There's no me in Human Centipede. There's also no brains in a Human Centipede. The airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow. Not enough. Burp. That's a good one. Let's see. Snort thinks it's Notre Dame. Hey, Phantom Outsider. How you doing, pal? People are starting to come in to join the chat. Okay. He wrote The Three Musketeers, The Man in the Iron Mask, and The Count of Monte Cristo. All right. Phantom says, isn't it odd that in Star Trek Next Generation, Picard, allegedly French, drinks tea, not coffee, and played Robin Hood, not one of the Musketeers? True. True. It was the other three, Geordi, Barkley, and I forgot who played the other one. Congrats, Deef. I just finished writing my next book. Just have to take it in to be printed. Let me know when you want to do a release on it, and we'll bring you in on a Wednesday. Let me know when you want to come in on a Wednesday to talk about it. All right. And FKHC confirms that was Notre Dame. And here's Pudgy. Pudgy. How's Pudgy? Let's see. Pudgy, I'm sending you the link. Yep. There you go, Pudge. All right. Dave says, yep, that's because by the time of Star Trek, the British finally conquered France. As by law, it belongs to the English king anyway. Yeah. And Sandra says, hello to the Pudgy. Phantom Outsider says, no, Picard was a musketeer in Barclay's Hollow Fantasy, but they had Q put them all into Robin Hood, not the Musketeers. Yep, I remember that show. I am not a merry man. Okay, so Pudgy has the link. And we're waiting for Pudgy. Okay. I think we're going to do these old wives' tales. All right. This one, here's an old wives' tale that is debunked. Swallowed gum doesn't stay in your system for years. Another common childhood myth is that when you swallow gum, it hangs out in your stomach for 7 years. In reality, it makes its way through your body pretty quickly, except in extreme circumstances. But it is true that your body can't digest it, so it comes out in the same It comes out in the same form as when you first swallowed it. Too much swallowed gums can lead to intestinal blockages, but you're not going to want to wait 7 years to get that fixed. So true. So true. Although a 50-plus-year-old D'Artagnan is a stretch, yeah. Or if Snorter Poopus was in Robin Hood, I'm not a Mary Burr. Yeah. Yep. I am not a Mary Burr. Okay. All right. We're waiting on the Pudgy. Uh-oh, he must be, I don't know, Pudgy must be planning something. I sent him the link, and he's been very patient. He's been waiting. So I wonder what's going to happen when Pudgy gets here. Okay, here's one. You can't tell a baby's sex from the bump. One of the most pervasive genres of old wives' tales is sex determination during pregnancy, but you can't tell a baby's sex from the outward appearance of a pregnant person's body. According to one myth, if a belly's sitting high, it's a girl. If it's lower, it's a boy. In another, extra weight up front is a girl. Extra weight around the hips and bottom is a boy. Both are false and have more to do with the anatomy of the pregnant person, whether it's a first pregnancy and the position of the baby. Okay. And snort snuffles. Okay, Budgie! Okay. Okay. Hey, Wallace Lang, how you doing, buddy? Oh, that's Legatus. Hey, Wallace Lang, how you doing, buddy? Okay. Okay, we got the Wallace Lang here. Okay. So, what we're probably gonna do tonight is all sorts of fun, all sorts of shenanigans, and I may even break out the B-52 if anyone wants to see that attempt. All right. Phantom Outsider says, Snortapoopa's Cuber is a mischievous bear, catch as catch can. Sometimes he's happy-go-lucky, especially after he's well-fed, but he's hardly ever merry. True. I was watching on YouTube today how ships, where are the most dangerous parts of the world that ships have the hardest time on traveling the ocean. The biggest one they say is you can't, the Southern Pacific and the Drake Passage between South America and Antarctica are probably the most dangerous and worst places to that ships can travel through. Thus, there are no ships really that go through those two passages. But then they've also mentioned an equally dangerous passage is the Northwest Passage, which is northern Canada. Deef. I think Deef set it up to be that way, just because. So ships that go there, they get caught in ice. They've got all the here he is. The one, the only, Pudgy Hedgehog.
It's Mr. Raymond time. 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 It's Mr. Raymond time on King Dolphin TV. Hooray!
Hey!
Hi, Mr. Raymond.
Hello, Mr. Pudgy. How you doing?
Pudgy's good. How are you?
I'm as well as can be expected.
Yay! Oh boy! And you know what time it is, everybody? It's Saturday, and Saturday means Just Cuz on King Dolphin TV. Hooray!
Yay!
And remember, everybody, to subscribe to Mr. Raymond here on YouTube. Yay!
Thank you, Pudgy. And hello, Cobalt. I know he's in the background, probably doing the technical snuff for Pudgy.
Yeah, he's losing feathers again, but because
Oh?
Pudgy's working on a project. But
Uh-oh.
on the good news, things are progressing fairly well. Although we did find one little teeny tiny hiccup with the project, so it just requires Cobalt to make some new videos. So, but it's nothing major.
Okay. Oh, and I take it there's a it's still very top secret.
Oh no,
Mickey.
no, it's not top secret. Pudgy already put out the messages.
Mm.
So basically, what happened is that, well, when Pudgy made with Cobalt help the second YouTube channel, it at first started to go pretty good, and Pudgy was getting subscribers, and there were lots of people watching because we basically made it a shorts channel with also long form content mixed in. So basically everybody watched the shorts content, but they weren't watching any of the long form content. And basically Mooncry, which was, well, it was 109 shorts. And with the analytics, people were basically watching every third short. So it was like, number 3 would do pretty good, and 4 and 5 would do bad, and then number 6 would do good, and then 7 and 8 would do bad. So the YouTube thingy was going on, all off kilter, and then we got into the analytics, and then it turns out people. Pudgy starts doing the story, and then they swiped out of it after like 20 to 30 seconds. So Pudgy was getting views, but no one was actually listening to the shorts. So so eventually, whenever Pudgy started doing Kodiak Queen, just because it's better to do a more contained story. It's still a long series, but actual full chapters, instead of doing dozens upon dozens of shorts. As soon as Pudgy went back to long form, basically all views on the Pudgy or on the Storytime channel went to 0.
Oh.
Yeah, so it completely flatlined. So then Pudgy sent out post messages to the people that were subscribed, and out of the 17 total subscribers, Pudgy was only getting like maybe 1 or 2 likes. So it was like, okay, so the actual listeners are like 1 or 2, and then the rest are other. Pudgy doesn't want to call them bot channels because maybe there is somebody behind it, but it got really weird. So in the grand scheme of things, Pudgy said to Cobalt, "Can we put things back the way it was before?" And Cobalt says, "That's probably a good idea." So basically all the stories are going back over onto Pudgy Hedgehog Adventures.
All right. Hello, Max.
Hi, Max.
How you doing, Max?
Hey, everybody was kung fu fighting. Their speed was fast as lightning. Everybody was a little bit frightening. With expert timing.
We can't do the rest of this song. Do the copyright.
All right, and Wallace Lang says, "Hello, Pudgy. Good to see you
Hi,
today.
Wallace.
Good to see you.
Everybody was copywriting.
That's true. Yeah. How you doing, Max?
I'm all right. How are you?
I've been better. I've been worse.
Story of my life.
Yeah. If you hear honks in the background, Sandra has got a new toy.
Honks?
Yeah, that. Or squeaks in that case.
Oh, you know what that means, Mr. Raymond?
What?
She's got a built-in swear filter. So the entire time she's gonna be like, "Oh, Mr. Raymond, you are squeak."
Oh, Mr. Raymond, we made another sale.
Yeah. Snort. That's a good one. What's a hedgehog's favorite fruit? A spine apple.
Yay!
And there's Trike. He's liking the new squeaky toy. He actually.
Yeah, Trike probably wants to play with it, and then Sandra's like, "No, this is my squeaky toy."
Yeah, he actually took it away from her. I mean, and he's like, it's like he barely moves, and he hates toys. But now that there's a squeaky toy, he goes bananas. Trike, it's my show.
Well, do you remember the Ren and Stimpy episode whenever Ren and Stimpy were in the spaceship and there was the button?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same principle. The red button, the shiny button, the glorious button. So basically, Trike doesn't like toys, but now Sandra's got one, and it's like the shiny horn, the beautiful horn, the squeaky, chewy horn.
Yep, that's it.
Did you hear about my granddad? He killed 50.
He killed space 50. Madness.
He killed 50 German pilots in World War II. He was a really bad mechanic.
I've heard that one. Yeah. Okay. I got one. I started jogging. Let me give you some advice. If you're going to jog, don't do what I did. Really. No. Go with someone who's as pathetic as you are. That helps. Because my friend runs like 5 miles a day, and I said, okay, let me try. I got about half mile, and I'm dying. And this guy, he won't let me stop. Oh, no. Keep going. Keep going. You'll get your second wind. Believe me, I found out something about myself. I only have one wind, and it's a breeze. From Ray Romano.
Although, what would be funny, Mr. Raymond?
What?
All right, so how, everywhere there's walking trails and running trails because, well, they don't want to fix the pothole in the road, but hey, let's put a walking trail in. So anyway, somewhere along the walking trail or the running trail, there really should be a little stand that's called the Second Wind, and then they just sell stuff at that place. So all the people are like, "Oh, I'm going out for a run. I'm going out for a jog," and meanwhile, they just want to go to the Second Wind that sells donuts.
They in my old neighborhood, they put in these bike lanes, and so what they basically did was they put in 2 sets of medians inside of the curb. So it's like you got like the bike lane. It's like you got the bike gutter, and there's cars, and it's like, can't we just have an island where people like believe in that and they go there and they believe that they're doing good and not screw up the streets?
Well, you know what, Mr. Redstone? All right, so originally, way back when the humans were still around in Pudgy's world, nearby to where Pudgy and Cobalt lived, there was a place that had bike lanes, and the 10 or so people that would use the bikes every day, they were basically, well, they were doctors and lawyers, and they had a friend on the council, so basically that's the reason why they put in these bike lanes. Well, what it turned into is, because it was a parking spot and the bike lane and then the actual a narrow street, in the city that was once known as Pittsburgh, and so there'd be this extra strip of place, for people to ride their bicycles, and it was because they were riding on the sidewalks, and all the business owners got upset, so they made this special lane, and then it turned into an extra parking place where all the FedEx, all the delivery trucks would go to. And then the bikes got upset because all the delivery drivers were using this place. So then it resulted in the purple parking. So they would make these special purple spots where the trucks could drop off. Well, the problem is they only put one purple spot on an entire block for both sides of the road, so that all the delivery trucks would find this one purple spot. And of course, there were tickets and everything, and the meter maids and the police officers were really, really happy because they got to write lots and lots of tickets. So eventually, what happened is that all the delivery drivers said, "No, we're not going to deliver in this area. We're going to go to another place." So they took up all the parking in the other place, and then they were using the hand trucks and moving the boxes down the sidewalk. And then the bike lane turned into where all the delivery drivers were moving the packages with the hand trucks. And then it got even better because once people figured out, hey, there's this empty lane that goes up like 10 or 12 blocks for this part of the city. Well, then all the motorcycles started using it, and they would say, "Well, we are technically a bicycle because we have two wheels." So then the bike, then the 10 people that use the bike lane, they got real upset because there's all these motorcycles going up their special lane. Eventually, they put in the medians. And they put the Jersey barriers. And the reason why those concrete barriers are called Jersey barriers is because they were invented in New Jersey, and there was a guy using a trucker voice that had to install the things every time. "You dirty four-flushed sack of broccoli something or others." And so then they put in the Jersey barriers, and then special they're big metal pipe thingies that go into the concrete. Pudgy thinks it starts with a B, bollard, whatever they are. So then what happened is that of the 10 bicyclists that were using the bike lane every day, one was a mommy. And the mommy connected a little stroller attachment to the back wheel of the bicycle. So, and her baby got to ride in a little covered area. Well, the problem is they would go up to the bollard. They would have to disconnect the stroller, move the stroller with the baby over top of the bollard, reconnect everything. And of course, she stayed right at the entrance and blocked off the bicycle lane. So then all the bicyclists had to go out around the bollard area, go up to where the purple spot was, where the delivery truck was parked, pick their bicycle up, carry it over the Jersey barrier, swing their legs over the Jersey barrier, and then ride the bicycle to get to the exit point, which was the University of Pittsburgh. So then all the college kids are up there, and they're like, "Party, party, party!" And then the mommy comes up with a stroller, and she blocks the bike lane because she has to re-disconnect everything. So then they took down the bollards because of the one lady. And then eventually the city of Pittsburgh said, "You know what? Maybe we should take out the bike lanes and take out the Jersey barriers, and just have this as extra parking, and the bicycle people can just stay off to the side." So they tried that. And then the bicycle people rode out in the middle of the street because Natural Gas Company said, "You know what? This is a great place. It's all nice and paved and painted with Jersey barriers. We're going to dig it all up to replace the gas lines that were put in back in 1910.
Of course.
So then they ripped up everything. They replaced the gas lines. They repaved over everything. And then that's when the water company said, "Oh, wait a minute. We want to replace the water lines too." So then they had to rip up everything all over again, including the purple spot where the delivery truck was parked. So then the purple spot was gone because there's all the heavy machinery there. And then they replace everything, and the wire line's down, and then the city comes in, they pave over everything, they paint, and they decide just to paint a line where the bike lane is, and if there's a car that's parked there, so what? They didn't care anymore. And then after everything was all said and done, the internet people came in, and they wanted to dig up the roads again because they wanted to put in fiber. And Pudgy's like, "That doesn't make any sense." Pudgy had to talk to Cobalt and say, "Cobalt, why are they putting Metamucil tablets, underneath the road? Why do they have to dig it?" And Cobalt explained, "No, it's a special type of internet that uses fiber optic lines and then little lights." And Pudgy's like, "Ah, boy, this is great." it's going to be connected to the planetarium, and they're going to be able to put stars up over the sky, because every single time, Pudgy's gonna rant now. Every single time, Neil deGrasse Tyson and those stupid astronomers say, hey, if you look at the southwestern part of the sky, you're gonna be able to see Venus. No, every single time Pudgy wants to see Venus, it's cloudy and it's raining. That's the reason why you should subscribe to Mr. Raymond, and Pudgy yields back the balance of Pudgy's time to Max Redstone.
Well, let me.
I want to smoke some space crack. I think that's time for what me to do.
Agent Pepsi 1 is here. She said,
Okay.
so tired, spent all day in Madison. Found out on the way back I forgot to get like 30% of what I wanted to buy. Oh.
Ah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a very simple solution to this situation that Pudgy's presented.
What?
So, at the start, you have the bicycle lane, which is where these people are going to corral. Now, I know it's vulgarity and violence, but while they're there, why not just run them over and be done with it? And then, yes, get rid of the bike lane.
Good point.
Get rid of the people who are using the bike lane. Therefore,
there's
no more need for the bike lane. I mean, there's in our downtown area, we're a resort town. There are signs all over the place that says, "No riding your bike, no skateboards, no rollerblades."
Mm-hmm.
And when I see people like riding them, it's like the police are not there enforcing it. It's like when I say so if they're doing that, like the signs is there and they're just regarding, it's like, do I have the right to clothesline them?
You do, probably, maybe, but just again.
It just sins last.
Snorter Poopa says, I had a friend who said he would run 5 miles every day. It's been a week and we have no idea where he is. Let's see.
Yeah, running is a masochistic activity.
Yep. Agent Pepsi 1 says bike lanes are idiotic. And I think the three of us, Pudgy, Max, and I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more.
Okay, here's the thing. So, nearby to where Pudgy lives, there is a wonderful walking trail, that the humans used to use all the time, and the puppy dogs would run, and the bicyclists, the mountain bikers, they would run. And some sections are pretty steep, and that made it really fun for the mountain bicyclists. And then eventually, that attracted the BMX people, and they're like, oh boy, and they want to do tricks on the trail. And then eventually, they had to put trail monitors. No, you can't do special bike tricks on the thing, especially whenever they jump over the trail and they pull the wheels up so it's at a 90-degree angle, and then they clock some poor mom that's got a stroller attachment to the bike because she got stuck in a place called Squirrel Hill, and they kicked her out because she kept jamming the bollards, with a stroller. And the little kid's like, Mom, I am 6 years old. I don't want to be in the stroller anymore. I want my own bicycle. And she's like, shut up, Jimmy. This is a Pudgy story. And he's like, I don't want to be in a Pudgy story. And I want my own bicycle. And oh, hey, look, there's a restaurant called The Second Wind. I want a donut. She's like, you just had donuts before we came here. I want trail donuts. Oh,
ooh,
trail donuts.
Trail donuts.
The hell? Trail donuts?
Yeah, they're donuts that are made on the trail.
And this is a selling point.
Well, yeah, especially if it's cold out, and you got the big hot fryer going, and one guy just making, and it doesn't have to be complicated though. It just has to be, the fried ones, and you dust them with the powdered sugar and the cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon.
And then you have a guy just making coffee. So just coffee and donuts. On a cold day, there'd be lines up and down either which direction on the trail. And then the police officers would show up and like, okay, where's your perp? Oh, is that cinnamon sugar donuts? And the nice guys that's working the fire. Hey, officer, do you want a free dozen on the house? And he's like, where's the house? And he's like, well, it's about 2 miles down the trail. That place is called the Last Resort, and then the police officers go down and like, well, why is it called the Last Resort? And then Max Redstone's down there saying, "Let me tell you a tale of two cities, and sell you pizza."
Ooh, pizza. Agent Pepsi 1 says you put in bike lanes here. They would be used as shoulders. She's having trouble with her Chromebook. You got to get something different. Get an iPad. Internet super slow, like 10 megabytes. I have
this. People still have those. Wow.
I have the stream on at 360p and it's buffering. Wendy says, I dozed and woke up with a drool-soaked pillow.
It turns out whenever she went to bed, she didn't have a pillow. Where did the pillow come from?
Let's see. Matt Wallace Lang says, hey, Pudgy, would I be in trouble if I use an adult tricycle in the bike lane?
Well, the good news, Wallace, is that there's no humans left in Pudgy's world, so it doesn't matter. You can ride a tricycle or do whatever you want.
Pudgy's incorrect. Phantom Outsider says, Pudgy's incorrect. No one from Jersey ever said anything like that. But if you aggravated the guy installing the Jersey barrier and he was from Jersey, that barrier was going to be being placed on top of you.
Yeah, it's New Jersey state law.
Yeah. Down to 240p. Yeah. Wendy's got a stomach bug. Oh, put a WTW out there. Stomach bugs stink. Yeah, stomach bugs suck. Let's see. I think it's a version of the flu. Jimmy had it at the beginning of the week. It's a stomach flu.
Well, you know what? You know the reason why is because all the little boys and girls that are out there in school land, they were starting to dry out, and they have to get sick before the Easter/Passover holiday, because that's the goal of school. They disperse the disease into school. All the little kids get sick. They come home and they give it to everybody. Everybody has to go to the pharmacy to get over-the-counter medicine and donuts and Kit Kats and candies and geez. Last time Pudgy went with Cobalt to the grocery store, Pudgy's like, oh boy, they got the Easter eggs that are made out of the peanut butter. And Pudgy's like, can we get those, Cobalt? And Cobalt's like, did you hear what's going on with the peanut butter egg company, whose name starts with an H? And Pudgy's like, no, what's going on? So all sorts of people, that are on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch and all the other places, they were saying that that the peanut butter cups don't taste right anymore.
Yeah, they changed the recipe, and the grandson of H.B. Reese is making a stink about it.
Yeah, so basically, here's what they did. Instead of using the original peanut butter formula, they're now using peanut butter cream. And So what does that mean? Well, basically, it uses half the peanuts, PEANUTS, peanuts. If you heard another word, you go stand in the corner. So it's half the PEANUTS, peanuts, and a whole bunch of oil and a whole bunch of air. So basically, they're making like a peanut butter flavored mayonnaise type consistency. and then they spray chocolate on top of it. So so the actual peanut butter cups are very, very little in terms of the original. Now, there is a conspiracy theory going on.
Uh-oh.
And the conspiracy theory is the shapes are the original formulation because the new equipment cannot make the shapes for peanut butter cups. So, so if you get the peanut butter eggs or the peanut butter Christmas trees or the peanut butter, other stuff, the shapes are supposedly the original formulation. Although now, because Cobalt picked up a bag of the stuff, it was $8 for like 4 ounces of peanut butter cups, and they were like half the size. And Pudgy's like,
oh no.
Cobalt, Pudgy doesn't need peanut butter cups. And you know what the sad part is? The same $8 that was for this little 4-ounce bag of peanut butter cups. We were able to get a pumpkin roll with cream cheese frosting and powdered sugar. And Pudgy's like, yeah, let's go with a pumpkin roll, Cobalt. And we had pumpkin roll and Pudgy had tea and Cobalt had coffee. And it was a fun dinner. We didn't eat anything else, just pumpkin roll and drinks.
That's a way to do it.
I mean, the reason that peanut butter cups actually soared in popularity was because they were included in World War II GI kits because they used less milk in their formulation.
True.
Yeah.
Sandra likes Max's idea. Agent Pepsi 1 says, my diet is working. Down to 122 pounds. Reduce my caloric intake to like 1,000 a day. Wow.
Oh, boy. You know what time it is then, Agent Pepsi 1? Deep fried spam.
It is very simple. If you do not like the people if you see people in society you do not like, it is time for vigilantism. You did not hear that from me.
My problem with cyclists is my problem with cyclists is they want everyone to respect their rights as vehicles, but most don't obey traffic laws.
The big problem around here is with the e-bikes.
Oh
my god.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here's the thing. E-bikes is a good idea, or are a good idea. Pudgy remembers. Cobalt's trying to teach Pudgy grammar again and start making Pudgy's head hurt. But anyway, but okay, e-bikes are a good idea for places that have hills. So if you have to go up a hill, it's nice to have the power to assist you with you going up the hill. The problem is that everyone gets on the e-bike and they're like, oh boy, and they go down the hill, which doesn't need the power, and they use the power going down the hill to go even faster, and then or the other flip side is you have a place that's completely flat, and then they're using the e-bike power assist, and it's like, why? There's no reason to. But you see, here's the big equalizer that is that may happen. All right, so in the lands that were once known as Pennsylvania, they've been talking about a driver's license for bicycles. So you would need it. Okay, here's
you mean
how
California didn't think of that first?
I'd be surprised. But so here's the thing: if it works in Pennsylvania, California will double down on it. But so basically, here's how this is proposed to work. So basically, everybody that is of age 6 and older would have to go. Yeah, age 6 or older would have to go to the PennDOT place and apply for a special bicycle-only driver's license, and then and they would have their picture taken. They're pitching this as a safety thing, because then all the kids 6 and older would be in the system already for missing person cases. So you have the special driver's license to ride the bicycle, and then you would need to get special bicycle insurance. So just like with cars, you would have to have bicycle insurance, and there'd be minimum coverages. So basically, what they were talking about is that the bicycle driver's license would be like $5, which is going to go up eventually. It'll be as much as a normal driver's license, but it's going to be $5 for the bicycle license, and then it's going to be like $50 a year for the insurance. Well, okay, here's the thing. So you're going to add $55 a year to ride a bicycle. Well, they did a test of this outside of a place called Philadelphia. Not in Philadelphia, outside of it, somewhere. Pudgy could say the name, and it would, it's a big long word that doesn't mean anything to any other state out there. But anyway, they did the test. Well, what happened to the area in the test? Zero bicycles appeared on the roads because everyone, once they found out about the test, it went out on social media that said, bicycles are now illegal in this area in Pennsylvania. So everyone with a bicycle left the area, went to the next county over to ride their bicycles because that wasn't part of the test zone. And now at first, the other place was perfectly fine and happy. And there's all these extra people riding their bicycles. They thought it would translate into more sales for like cookies and other stuff. That they were going to stop at the restaurants. No, they would just pack up the bicycles, drive back to their home, go to those places. So then it turned in, because this one park was very, very popular, and it was like half a mile outside of the test area. So they actually made it so you had to register and pay tickets and entrance fee to block the out-of-county people. And then the out-of-county people got upset, and they went to the state and sued because they said, hey, you can't block our access to the park. It's because it was a state park, that was paid by state dollars. So end result was they stopped the test. They told everyone you're allowed to ride your bicycles again. It took about 6 months for people to be convinced that it was okay to ride bicycles again. And then the other funny thing that happened was there was one of those big blue stores with a W on the outside of it. Well, as soon as the test area was announced, that store sold 0 bicycles because everyone said, I'm not going through that. And then little Jimmy and little Debbie that wanted the bicycle, Mommy, I want a bicycle. And they're like, no, here's an iPad. It's cheaper.
All right. We'll take a break. We got more memes. Memes.
Meme.
All right. Memes from FKHC. Ha! There's Chuck Norris. There is the evil rabbit. Ooh, there's Chuck Norris eating rabbit.
Mr. Rabbit, what happened to the bunny?
Chuck Norris took him out and had him for dinner.
But the bunny's gonna be okay, right, Mr. Raymond?
Yeah. He's living on a farm. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're fine. He's fine. Bunny will be fine. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone whose chair. Okay.
That's a Depeche Mode joke. Ha ha.
Monty Python taught me to always look on the bright side of life. To never give up, even when you don't have arms.
It's just a flesh wound.
How to have an argument. How to chat with a stranger. How to look fabulous. And to always expect the Spanish Inquisition. When people ask what the voices in my head are like, Statler and Waldorf and the two bots from MS3TK.
Yeah, Crow is the one on the left. What was the name of the bubblegum machine guy?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's just Bud Pudgy now.
It's time to go. Was I a Star Trek era? No. You were the absolute worst. Even Star Trek V looks good in retrospect. Adopt.
What does God need with the starship?
Adopters. They were fixed.
Okay. All right, the guy with the bubble machine on his head, that was Tom Servo.
Oh, Tom Servo. Okay.
And Crow.
And Crow. Picard.
In the not too distant future.
Okay, let's
In the
see.
year 2000.
In layman terms, a Jersey barrier is about 12 feet long, 2 foot high, and weigh about 5,000 pounds. And the traditional saying is, "You go squish now," as the barrier is dropped on you. Agent Pepsi 1 says, "How do you take care of the woke Oh, I liked it. How do you take care of the woke Hells Angels on their bicycle? Giant 1977 station wagon." Oh, yeah. Wallace Lang, they have an adult tricycle with 3 flat tires. And we got the WTW, WCW, and WTW. Okay, there it is.
Wait, what the heck is this story, Cobalt? Nestle says 413,793 Kit Kat candy bars stolen en route from Italy to Poland.
Huh.
Someone really needed a break.
Yeah. The chocolate that starts with C now uses palm oil and has committed to making their products halal. Same with the chicken place that has 3 letters starting with K. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut whip as opposed to peanut butter. Okay, knee surgery then. Oh yeah, we've established that Sandra's having knee surgery. That's why I buy my fried chicken at Publix and avoid the Colonel. Let's see.
Colonel's been crap for a long time.
Yeah. E-bikes. I will drive my father-in-law's diesel F-250 truck with a giant grill thingy with the protective bars. Yeah.
Right. There's much for
America. In Sioux City, Iowa, we used to have a couple Mr. Donut shops, but in 1980s, the food. Oh, God. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandra really wanted to swear.
Yeah, she wanted to. But in the 80s, the food Yahtzees want to get rid of all the tasty snack food. Avoiding all fried foods, either 90-10 or 93-7 beef.
Oh, geez, Cobalt, this is a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
You know that Temu place where you can get all the the really cheap stuff from the country that starts with C?
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a 32-inch gas portable sawmill from this place. Oh yeah, that's what Pudgy is gonna spend money on. You know, even the beavers know you don't buy anything from them that's powered equipment with spinning, rotating blades of death.
As Red Foreman would say, "What are you, a dumbass?"
Big equalizer for a cyclist who's been reckless and has been it. Wait. Big equalizer for a cyclist who is reckless and has been and will always be a stick in the spoke that always fixes them. Okay. Okay.
Oh man, the actor James Tolkien passed away. He was 94 years old. He was the store
Carrier.
principal.
He was the carrier captain in Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the school principal for Back to the Future.
Miss Principal Strickland. Yes.
Buffering at 240p. Ugh. Chuck Norris never drove a car. He just got into the car and it would take him wherever he was going.
Wow.
The police arrested a woman on a bicycle for pedaling her butt all over town. Yep, we got Tom Servo. Sandra's got drugs to take every 6 hours. A nerve block is only supposed to last a couple days. Gonna hurt a lot. I'll be off work for a couple
months. Drive.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yep. No one dug a grave for Chuck Norris. They placed his coffin on the ground. The earth lowered it to 6 feet, and then being told it was okay, then covered the coffin. And we've established this problem with licensing bicycles and issuing insurance policies for those bicycles is that it discourages bicycle ownership. And is that a bad thing?
Well, okay, here's the thing. But bicycles aren't bad. You know, and you can go to a park and ride around, or you go on the walking trail. You know, there's places for them.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever they talk about licensing and insurance and all that stuff, the first thing that happens is everyone stops buying bicycles.
Yeah.
And all the stores that sell bicycles, they got really, really mad, whenever Pennsylvania proposes this. So every like 5 to 10 years, this idea pops up because the political people, they really, 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 really want to do that because they need that $5 to $10 for something. And it's not to fix the roads or build a school or fix the bridge. No, they just want to throw a pizza party. But actually, no. First, they need to commission a study to determine whether or not a pizza
Oh God,
party
not the
is a good idea.
studies.
And
not
then
the studies.
And then once the study's done, then they have to have a blue ribbon of committee to discuss the finding of the study. Then they have to commission another study to determine if the first study was correct. Then they have to do another blue ribbon committee, fact-finding mission. And then they gotta go to Italy because that's where pizza originally came from. And then once they determine the origins of pizza, they come back and they have to do another study. And then another blue ribbon committee. And then they have to go to Sausalito because of reasons. Because the one guy's cousin's brother's roommate, went to Sausalito and they had good pie, and then they went to go see a production that some guy named Max Redstone was in, and he was dressed up in a toga robe, doing Shakespeare's Othello for some reason. And Max Redstone said,
"Friends, Romans, countrymen, I'm smoking the space crack. So should you."
And then the politicians from Pennsylvania said, "What the heck was that?" And we don't know, but he's a big-time actor out here in the lands that were once known as California. And then they went back to the lands once known as Pennsylvania. They had a vote, and then they got the pizza party. But for some reason, they couldn't get the typical $5, $10 pizza, from the store down the street. No. They had to import it from some place called Saskatchewan, at $10,000 a pie, and then the Comic Relief Crusader was in the delivery vehicle. He's like, "Do you realize how far it is to drive from Saskatchewan to Nova Scotia to Pennsylvania to deliver a pie?" And and then Pudgy's like, "Well, why did you have to go to Saskatchewan? You're in Nova Scotia." And he's like, "Pudgy, we've been over this. I don't live in Nova Scotia or Saskatchewan. I live in Toledo." And Pudgy's like, "Well, there's pizza places in Toledo. Why did you go to Saskatchewan?" "Well, I had to. It's Canadian state law." And then the Comic Relief Crusader delivered the pizzas, and then Mr. Raymond's like, "Where's this story going?" And then Max Redstone said,
"Here's the problem: is you're in this Canadian Providence, and they're taking all the bills, and eventually America's just going to come in and say, 'Hey, we're still sore about the War 1812, so we're just going to take this Alberta. It's going to be our northern territory. It's Alberta, where the flag of America flies in the north.'"
And then Mr. Raymond said,
"Don't let the congressional. Don't forget from Snorter Poopas Cuber. Don't forget the congressional fact-finding trip to Hawaii because the beaches are nice there."
And if
What?
if it comes to pass, I'll kick your ass with a word that probably rhymes with north.
And right now, there's a random person passing by on YouTube saying, "What the heck is this?" And to that random person that's watching the show right now, hi, you should subscribe to Mr. Raymond, because don't worry, it makes sense on Wednesdays.
Sometimes. So, okay. Let's see. Sandra says, I used to like Mr. Donuts. There used to be one in York, PA. Not sure what happened to it. Oh, but Lancaster has the Maple Donuts chain.
Yeah. There's
Maple Donuts chain. Oh.
here's the thing about California. Well, Southern California. They have rejected largely corporate donut culture.
No.
No. They have not rejected donuts, Raymond. They have rejected corporate donut culture.
Also, no Dunkin'.
Right. There's a lot of very independent. There's
York?
there's outside of the. I mean, unless you're a military base or a hotel, you will not. There's like one Dunkin' Donuts in San Diego. So. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in California, they don't have Dunkin' Donut, they have Dippy Donuts.
Dippy Donuts.
And instead of Mr. Donut, it's Senor Donut. It's all knockoff version. Instead of KFC, it's LGD.
Whatever you say.
Pudgy says, or Wendy says, yep, it makes sense on Wednesdays. Yeah. And Sandra says, yeah, Maple Donuts is in York as well. So
Pudgy really wants Cobalt to take Pudgy back up to Butler, Pennsylvania, because that's where Orms is located. Orms has these cinnamon rolls. They are 2,000 calories per cinnamon roll. Oh,
man, that's twice of what Wendy's. That's twice as what Agent Pepsi 1 is taking in a day. Wow.
King Dolphin TV in color with diabetes.
Yes. More memes.
Meme. And
this is relevant to both me and Max Redstone. And it is Moses. What have I told you? No tablet at the dinner table.
I bring to you these
15, 10.
10 commandments.
One of you will betray me. Judas, try the button.
Weekly World News. You dirty, rotten so-and-so. Fair and square, bucko. Historians reveal rock, paper, scissors led to the majority of gunfights in the Wild West. Oh, man, that's yeah.
Right.
No passing zone. Yeah, let's see. Come on. Nation already sick of baseball.
Yeah, that is true, Mr. Raymond. Baseball is fun to play every so often, but yet it's always around. It never goes away.
They're like bringing this automatic balls of strike systems online. Stupid is.
You know how? All right, way back when, so they created the XFL, as a way to compete against the NFL. So
I remember that.
And all the NFL people got really, really upset because there's these other guys that were playing football, but it was in the off season, and NFL really started to freak out because they're not used to competition, and and the first season was all the guys didn't qualify for the other teams, and then all of a sudden it turned into, well, wait a minute, we need to recruit these guys as a way to take the talent out of the XFL. But so anyway, Major League Baseball needs an XFL, where it's a bunch of actual like normal people playing baseball, and they get into full-on fist fights, and make it really good. But although there is one exception to this, and it is something that Pudgy's seen on YouTube, and the games are fun to watch. Have you watched anything for like the Savannah Bananas?
Huh?
Savannah Bananas.
All right, the Savannah Bananas were a minor league baseball team that was about to go bust. And it was sold to a guy, and that guy and his girlfriend at the time, now they're married, they transformed the minor league baseball, and it turned into a full-on spectacle. And they hired actual baseball players, but then they enrolled them in dance class, and they do dance numbers on the field and gymnastic routines where they'll jump and do a full backflip while catching the ball as it's going out into the outfield. The game is an absolute riot to watch, and they are sold out 3 years in advance because because of how popular they are. They made it fun. There's dance numbers. They got the referees doing splits and dance routines. They'll pause the game whenever they got actual people out in the stands listening and watching. And whenever people start to go to the bathroom, they notice that everyone would go to the bathroom at a certain time. So whenever that happened, they're like, okay, we're going to pause the baseball. They started doing a comedy routine out on the field. They knew everyone was going to the bathroom. And then along the way, they put all the concession people to sell concessions along the way back to the seats. And then whenever, because what happens with any sporting event, it's like the last inning or the last 15 minutes of the game, which always takes forever. Where people get up and they want to leave so that way they can beat the traffic out of the parking lot.
Of course.
Well, what they realized is that was a huge problem because people weren't staying for the full show. And so what they did was they made it so that the last 15 minutes was the absolute, total spectacle and fireworks. And the other crazy part is whenever you go into this place, your ticket price includes free concessions.
Whoa.
So now there's limits. No one gets the big tubs of popcorn, but everyone gets a little bag of popcorn. But if you go through that little bag, you can go back to the concession stand. They'll give you a new little bag, and they'll say, "Okay, here you go." So everyone goes in there. You get a drink and a popcorn for free. By going here, it's included in the price of the ticket. And then, if you wanted something else, like a hot dog or a burger, you pay for that. But everyone gets free concessions. You have a really affordable ticket. A ticket to get into the place is $10 to $15.
Oh, that's not bad.
So, a family of four, and they do deals on family of four, so it's $50 for the entire family. So you're getting a discount on top of that. They made it really, really affordable, and it went. It's so crazy. And then after the Savannah Bananas started to do really well, another guy really liked the concept, and then there's two other teams that are doing this as well. So,
so a league could be coming.
Yeah, and the Savannah Bananas came to Pittsburgh for a game, And oh, the pirates were not happy because the pirates sell maybe 1,000 tickets. PNC Park, where the pirates play, it was sold out to the rafters. It was the first time in decades that park had went to full capacity. It was like 18,000 fans, and everyone's cheering and dancing, and having so much fun. Oh, the pirates are so mad they won't let them come back.
Let's see. Hello, Dalek 451.
Hi, Dalek.
Dalek, exterminate. And hello, Fez.
Hi, Fez.
Let's see. Fez and Dalek. Theologians confirm heaven's streets of gold will have no cyclists. Good. Good. All right. And let's more. And I know there's more memes. Oh. Not sure what this one is all about. Other than the fact that that's a Eclair. Oh.
What a drizzle of chocolate.
Ah, yeah. More chocolate. Ah. Oh. Snort a poop ass rules the world.
Mm.
In a church. Is that a church? Yeah, or a museum.
Yeah, it's a church of snort.
Ah. Church bassist discovers his amp has been plugged for past 20 years. All right, let's see. How you been doing, Dalek? Let's see. The Savannah Bananas are to baseball as the Harlem Globetrotters are to basketball. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Wallace. And they're an original concept. They're doing really good. They're sold out 3 years in advance. They've just added on to their stadium, and then there's the Pirates, which are just there.
Mm.
Yeah, Pirates play baseball. That's news. Yep, exactly. Although, to be fair to the Pirates, and PNC Park, Pudgy's been told, has really, really good food. So a lot of people that go to the Pirate games, they don't even watch the baseball. They just hang out in the restaurants. Just the food is so good down there.
Mm.
So it's a restaurant with baseball in the background.
Fez says, I'm waiting for Bunny Baseball live from Cobalt Stadium. Let's see.
Well,
and Dalek says,
that sounds good in theory, Mr. Fez. The problem is that Pudgy still hasn't got the bingo tumbler back, so who knows what'll happen to the baseball equipment.
Problem is, after you hit enough of the bunnies with the bat, you run out of bunnies.
Dalek says, ooh, I love chocolate eclairs. All right, I got a joke. This will get me into the cage again. To celebrate Earth Day, I'm putting all work... To celebrate Earth Day, I'm putting all work-related emails in my computer's recycle bin. That would work. I'm heading to the cage. I think this is just for a female, so I'm not going to read that joke. Let's see. Okay. So we got Dalek, who likes the eclairs. And Fez, who's here. All right, we got a crowd. We've got a crowd. Oh.
The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense.
Hey, Sam. Sam Wolf, Life of a Military Wife. Hello,
Hey,
Sam. That was a great interview Wednesday. Glad you are here. If you want to come up, let us know and we will pop you a link. Wendy says, who let Raymond out of the cage from earlier? Raymond has his ways. He has his ways. Okay, let's see. We got Sam here. Oh, Snorter Pooper says, "What does a Dalek do when handled a? What does a Dalek do when handed a chocolate eclair? Masticate." Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So, okay, so we got.
How many general purpose nano assemblers does it take to change a light bulb? Well, it depends. What do you want to change it into?
Sam says, "I'd love to join you. However, I'm frantically trying to get stuff done so I can take my kids to an Easter celebration for church." All right. Well, thanks for checking. Thanks for lurking around here. And Dalek likes that one. Oh dear. Let's see. Ha! He says that's the best one yet. What do you call a Dalek? Wait, let me see. Nah, what? Let's see. What does what does a Dalek do in a cardiac care unit?
What?
Defibrillate.
There once was a student named Kite, whose speed was much faster than light. She left home one day in a relative way and returned on the previous night.
No.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, that is. Okay, what's this? Sam Wolf, wife of a military wife. Did you find out what species of wolf that kiddos prefer? So chocolate eclairs are the only way to get Daleks out of their shells. It's a good thing the doctor is no longer around to exploit that. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Mr. Spock, a rabbit, and a cornstalk walk into a bar. The bartender asked, "Hey, you guys want to hear a joke?" They replied, "We're all ears."
A rabbit, a priest, and a minister all walk into the bar. The rabbit says, "Oh, there's a typo."
What does a Dalek egg timer say after 3 minutes?
What?
Eggs terminate.
That's a good one. Oh boy. Fed says Cadbury Dalek, just a thought. And they've said Snow Wolf, typically referred to as Grey Wolf. And Dalek thinks we're really on form tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Now. Okay. I'm glad I learned deep breathing techniques in a childbirth class. I needed them the most when my kid became a teenager. I see. I see, said the blind man. Let's see. Let's do another old wives' tale. Okay.
Why should you always take toilet paper to the Twilight Zone? Do.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, here's an old one. How many heard the old wives' tale that you should not swim after eating?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. As a child, you may have been warned to wait a full 30 minutes after eating to jump into a pool or a lake because not doing so could cause debilitating cramps and cause you to drown. This is false. The reasoning behind the myth is that your body is using more blood to digest your snacks and doesn't have enough left to keep your arms and legs in swimming shape. And while the body does, you take a little extra blood to aid digestion, it's not enough to give you more than a very minor cramp. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Let's see. A guy had a girlfriend from Wales once. She had 36 Ds. It was an extraordinarily long name.
Nah.
Oh. I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife while holding his armless child by the hand. Okay, and don't swim after eating. You'll cramp up and drown. Well, we've just debunked that myth. And here's another myth. Okay. This is for you, Pudgy. Coffee doesn't stunt your growth. A long time ago, studies suggested that coffee could cause osteoporosis, a condition that causes bones to lose density. So a myth developed that coffee could stunt your growth. Later studies showed there's no clear link between coffee drinking and osteoporosis. It's just that people who drink more coffee tend to not drink as many calcium-rich beverages such as milk, and lack of calcium can contribute to osteoporosis. However, osteoporosis itself doesn't tend to make people shorter, although it's associated with bone fractures that can. Nevertheless, the old wives' tale persisted. If you have growing left to do, just make sure you eat a balanced diet and get all your vitamins and minerals. All right. But make sure that if Pudgy is drinking coffee, that you don't put Nutella into it. Bad things happen.
Yeah, time travel. Although Pudgy wonders if that nice Grover Cleveland guy ever got elected as president. He was campaigning. How many ears does Captain Kirk have? 3. The left ear, the right ear, and the final frontier.
Oh. Yeah, that's an old one. Let's see. A man went to a seafood restaurant and ordered lobster for dinner. When the waiter brought his meal, the man complained, "This lobster has 1 claw." The waiter explains, "Sometimes they fight in the tank and break off each other's limb." "Okay, then," the man said, "bring me the winner." Here is the magnificently huge comic relief crusader.
Hey.
Hail, King Dolphin, Phantom, Fez, Dalek, dropping by before I head out again. Huge. Yes. Magnificently.
3,026 years from today, life will be either really good or really bad. It'll be 50-52. That's a calculator joke, everybody. Get your calculators out and you'll understand the joke in about 5 to 10 minutes. Carry on, Mr. Raymond.
Oh boy, calculator humor.
Yes, that's almost as bad as chemistry ferret humor. Yeah.
Although Cobalt did tell Pudgy why 8008 is so funny on the calculator.
Oh, 8008.
Now everyone's putting it into their calculator.
All right, I got it. Okay, let's see. 800. I don't get it.
On the old calculator, the numbers were squarish, so the 8 would be a B.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
And then if you had a 5 at the end, you can make it plural.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Somewhere Agent Pepsi 1 is like Pudgy. Who taught Pudgy that? Hashtag blame Cobalt.
Okay, the Comic Relief Crusader, Mr. George.
Hey, don't bring me into this story, Pudgy.
Hey, Cobalt, how you doing?
I'm fine whenever Pudgy lets me talk.
Okay, Pudgy pushed the button again, huh?
Gee. So that's how 2 weeks ago the other guy came here.
Pudgy doesn't know how Mirror Pudgy showed up. It's something that happened with Mr. Raymond's computer. But on the plus side, little by little, the mirror dimension is floating away.
Oh, okay. If only Raymond had a video. If only Raymond had a video for every time someone says boob, like he says for don't test me. Oh, dear. Don't say it in front of FKHC.
Yeah, we just signed on to the nuclear.
But you know what,
non-proliferation
everybody? Whoever drops an Akasupa on Mr. Raymond, he'll make it a redeem.
Huh?
Oh wait, Mr. Raymond doesn't know that term. Okay, and over on the other VTuber streams, an Akasupa is whenever someone drops the $100 red super chat.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone drops $100 on Mr. Raymond, he'll make it a redeem so that you push a button and then whittles appear on the screen.
Oh.
Big whittles.
Big wiggles? Huge sucker?
Whittles. And then Sandra will say, "Why did you put that into the show?" And Mr. Raymond be like, "But look at all the red super chats we're getting." And she's like, "Oh, Raymond, we need to go to Ruth Chris."
Yeah.
Okay. We've never been to Ruth Chris. Oh, drag. Oh. Where is he?
Who?
Oh.
Let's see, Snort says, a man notices two women sitting in an English pub. He asks them, "By any chance, are you ladies from England?" They reply, "Wales." The man says, "I'm sorry, are you Wales from England?"
Yeah.
That's a good one, Snort. That's a good one. You got the kitty. You are in the kitty table. And not even with a helmet. You have got Snort. You have earned this kitty table. Not even with the tricycle and a helmet. You got this one. Oh, right. Oh. That is a 5 Braunschweiger toot.
Is it a Braunschweiger toot, Mr. Raymond?
Yeah. Oh. And he's not even, and he's facing away from me, so, oh. And Snort's saying, "Yay!"
Yep. Huge whittles, huge chats.
And Snort says, "Yay!" I'm about ready to pass out.
Yeah.
I am.
Me too.
Well,
We need to talk to Mr. Fett. Because he can make the redeem for Mr. Raymond. the wiggles appear, and then add the effect that the screen is tracking because they pressed up to it too much up against the glass.
Oh boy.
Ay.
Ay, 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 ay.
Dun, 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 dun. You should subscribe to Mr. Raymond. Subscribe to Mr. Raymond. Dun, 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 dun.
Snorter Poopers has got it right. Super trike toot. Huge, so huge.
Tom tells Pudgy that Comic Relief Crusader is like, okay, $100 super chat redeem. Transformers, RC, chest plate burst open.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. But then we'd need the censor blanking. Oh dear. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. I'm trying to decide whether I want to try and fly or attempt to fly an airplane this evening on the simulator.
We don't want to be shot down over Henderson, Nevada again.
Okay.
Mr. Raymond, hated by the Henderson Air National Guard since 1994. Or whenever that game came out.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Pudgy saw someone somehow, one of those digital pregnancy thingies, they were able to install Doom on it, and the game was functional, and Pudgy's like, wow, but Cobalt, how do you control the character on that? And Cobalt said, well, this is a lady version of Doom, and she has to have the proper control. And Pudgy didn't get it, so then Pudgy went out to play.
All right. Okay, I will not bring out the simulator. Snort says the FAA says stay grounded. Fez says hail to trike. Okay, let's see.
Last time Pudgy went out to go visit Mama Eagle, we stopped at this big barn, that's nearby the retirement tree, and there was a big round barn, which was really nifty. And Pudgy bought it was a baking mix, and it was like, whoa, and Pudgy forgot about it and found it the other day, and Pudgy's like, oh, you know what, Pudgy really should bake this, and it was sweet butter bread, and Pudgy's like, oh, you know the recipe is gonna be good when the recipe calls for 1 cup of melted butter.
Oh,
yikes!
Half a cup of oil, and then it said splash of water, and whenever Pudgy made this bread, it had a lot of sugar in it, and you know what it did when it baked?
What?
Pudgy had it covered the entire outer crust of the bread. It was fried sugar. Oh, it was so good.
Hello, Fez.
Hi,
Hello,
Mr.
folks.
Fez.
Hey, Pudgy. Hi, Max.
Where you been?
I've been sleeping a little bit. I watched Comic Relief Crusader had a really good movie on today. I still don't know the name of it, but it was awesome. And it was two strip Technicolor, and then I went and took a nap and just got up a little while ago. So here I is.
Well,
more or less,
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, no sponsorships.
No sponsorships. What about sponsor submarines?
Yeah, because of the label. The label.
Yeah, sponsor submarine.
Ah.
Dude. doot, doot.
You know, they don't. Some those pings are kind of a myth from what I read.
It depends if you're using active or passive.
Or passive.
Sonar. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Give me one ping, Mr. One ping only, please.
Yes.
Let's see.
Chris, you know what would be really funny? You know, so the U.S. Navy, they're running their submarine, and it's like, okay, it's time to ping the area, and then instead of the actual sonar ping, they start playing, oops, we did it again. We played with your heart. So they're using Britney Spears, and then the Russians are like, what is this? Pudgy can't do. Pudgy sorry, you too. Pudgy can't do Russian accents, so it's sort of
actually you did kind of pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is pretty good for? Is pretty good for a spiky mammal.
Yes,
that's true.
Just be careful, Ryan. Some things don't react well to bullets.
Yeah.
Okay. It's too bad he can't do it anymore. But could you imagine a Sean Connery universe?
A Sean Connery universe?
All right, so it starts off a movie. He's dressed like James Bond. Everything is perfectly fine. He's having a martini. Obviously, he'd be very elderly at that point. So it's an old James Bond. He's pretty much retired. He's still just hanging out. And then all of a sudden, a big dragon drops out of the sky that speaks just like him. And he's like, come with me if you want to live. And Sean Connery's like, this sounds really confusing. And then they have to fly to Africa. And then when they get to Africa, there's another Sean Connery there, but it's Alan Quartermain, from the late Extraordinary Gentleman. And then they're like, we need you. We're going to a prison. And then they go to prison. And then there's another Sean Connery that's trying to break out / into the Rock. So it just keep going between all the Sean Connery movies, keep picking up other Sean Connery characters, and then at the very end of it, after all the dimensions and all the movie universes have crossed, then whatever band that was from Last Action Hero starts playing, and you find out that they've crossed over into the Arnold Schwarzenegger Last Action Hero story universe.
Yeah.
And like, okay, we're really confused now.
Well, as long as they don't cross over into the Zardoz universe, you'll be fine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, is that the one with Olivia Newton-John?
No, that's Xanadu.
Oh, Xanadu.
Yeah. Not that Xanadu, the other Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Boy, can you imagine?
Is that it? Oh, yes, you're right. You're right.
Can you imagine if that actually were to happen? Doom Cock's busy doing his show, and then Olivia Newton-John shows up and starts doing the music.
Or Sean Connery showed up wearing that red diaper thing, and Doom Cock finally says, "Oh my God," and pushes the button. Harvey kills him.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
Hey.
The Sean Connery, that's the perfect universe. The Sean Connery King Dolphin universe. There we go.
There's nothing better than a dolphin with a tuxedo.
Yeah, nothing better. Nothing better than a dolphin in a tux. Yep.
Ooh, that reminds me. I got to take my tux to the cleaners.
No, you don't. The gravy adds to the wind resistance. And you start off with a tuxedo, and then Harry Belafonte starts playing in the background. Day-o! And then all of a sudden your tux gets ripped away, and you're in a pastel blue leisure suit.
Oh, jeez.
If anyone gets the reference, give yourself +1.
Right. But I don't wear pastels. You know,
And,
they don't sell them to people like me.
Oh,
No.
did you pick up the movie reference, Mr. Fez?
Beetlejuice.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's gotta be. Yeah. What's his name?
Ortho.
Ortho.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Pudgy watched the second Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, and okay. Pudgy liked it. It was good. It's not as good as the original, but it was still a good, solid movie. It had a beginning, a middle, and end. They couldn't put the dad in it because of reasons, but the way they eliminated his character made sense. He passed away. The whole family came up for the funeral. That's the way to do it. It's whenever they remove a character and they just don't talk about him anymore. And the dad was a central character in the original movie, so you really can't not have him in the movie. But the way that they made him go away, and then at the very end, he did show up.
Really?
In the ghost, he does in the ghost world. But his face is all misconfigured, and it's a different voice, a different actor. But
yeah.
But he takes his wife to the afterlife, and it's like, okay, cool. So the character was in the movie, but the actor was removed for reasons.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. It's too bad he created those reasons because he was a good actor, but
Yeah.
things were what they were. So bye-bye.
Yeah.
Now they have greenlit Beetlejuice 3, so Beetlejuice, and Michael Keaton's on board. It's just a case of Tim Burton has a level of control over the movie, and so does Michael Keaton, and all the other characters are all the actors and actresses are invested in it. So they've said that Beetlejuice 3 is the end. That they will not make any more. It's because literally all the characters are getting to the point where they can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Another writer, not so much. She's still young enough to do the movies, but at that, by the time you get around to doing it, she might be in her late 50s.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Did her mom, the actress that played her mom, did she pass away?
I think so. Yeah, just a few months ago.
Yeah. So she's gone. So whenever they do the third, it'll be Winona Ryder, Michael Keaton, and those are going to be. They could bring the guy that played Ortho back. So that would be the only 3 of those actors from the original movie.
No, he died of HIV, I believe.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago. But
okay, Gina Davis is still around.
Yeah.
And the guy that played her husband is still around, but they've been written out. They crossed over to the other side, so they won't bring them back.
Yeah. It's too bad Sylvia can't remember her last name. She played the old lady administrator in the World of the Dead.
Her.
She was awesome.
Yeah,
she was great in
Juno.
that part. Yeah.
Juno, you're a caseworker.
Name. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you go way back and see some of her early movies in black and white, she was something else.
Phantom Outsider says you really don't want to be in the Boy and His Dog movie universe.
Well,
FKHC says Agent 00 Dolphin.
Yeah, there you go.
And it was The King of Jazz.
Yes, that's the movie.
Okay.
Really
Take care, comic. Bye, comic.
See ya, comics.
Hi, comic.
Let me put your channel in there.
Comic Relief Crusader returns to his secret base in Nova Scotia.
Alberta.
Nova Scotia.
Okay, Nova Scotia.
Hey, the PPS, Pudgy Positioning System, says he's located in Nova Scotia.
PPS.
Hey, and right now the PPS is saying that Dalek's located in somewhere called Belgium.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dear God.
Uh-oh, something's
How many satellites do you have in this operating this PPS?
Satellites?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mhm.
Hey, Pudgy's
You
got
might have PPS, but I have 2 certificates in geographic information systems, sir.
So what were you going to say, Pudge?
Well, Pudgy's got a network of squirrels all over the world that are reporting in, and right now they have it on good authority that that Dalek went a bridge too far in Belgium.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Wendy.
That's a good movie.
Yes, it is.
Ha!
And Sean Connery's in that one, too.
Yes, he is.
Snorter Pooper says King Dolphin as Agent 007 in Dr. Well, maybe if you ask nicely. I like that, Snort. I like that. Wendy says, I agree, Pudgy. I liked Beetlejuice 2 as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. And
the original Beetlejuice is one of those movies that you can play over and over and over and over again, and it just keeps getting funnier every single time. Like Michael Keaton says about the Exorcist.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice 2 is one of those modern type movies. You watch it, it's fun, you enjoy it, and then you don't need to see it for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, the original I saw in the theaters up at the Wyoming Valley Mall. And again, that's when you could theater hop or sit through a movie 3 times. I sat through it the 3 times and then went to see it again the next week.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a fun movie.
And I've got the next sequel. Beetlejuice 625. Is it ever gonna blow up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the biggest clickbait scam ever.
Come, Mr. Dolphin Man, tally me bananas. Come and subscribe to Mr. Raymond. Mr. Tally Man, tally me bananas. Daylight, come and subscribe to Mr. Raymond.
I like that.
Very good. Very good.
I think he's slowly coming back to acting, but why people wouldn't take him is beyond me. And Catherine O'Hara is sadly gone.
Oh, the actor that played the dad in Beetlejuice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And you can't have a Beetlejuice without Beetlejuice, so they better make it quick.
Yeah, that's the thing. Michael Keaton is, well, he's still around, and he can still do it. In Beetlejuice 2, he really didn't move around that much because, well, he's older now.
Yeah.
And the big thing with Beetlejuice, because Michael Keaton said when he did the original movie, he damaged his vocal cords. It took him a long time to be able to recover, to be able to talk normally after that movie. So, so it's the same thing. He worked with like 3 different vocal coaches, to do Beetlejuice 2. That way he didn't damage his voice again.
Right.
Let's see. On the other hand, when it comes to Ghostbusters Afterlife, the actor Harold Ramis passed away a few years before it was made, so they used a body double and CGI to have him appear.
Yeah.
Well, look what...
In the case of Afterlife, that you can blame Bill Murray. He stalled so long that when they finally got to the point where they could do it, Harold Ramis had passed away. Of course,
he had an ongoing feud with he had an ongoing feud with Harold Ramis because he hated the fact that Harold Ramis wrote him so well.
Ain't
Wouldn't
that weird?
And Dalek asks, wait, I'm located where?
Yep, you're located in some place called Antwerp, Belgium.
Snorter Pooper says, yeah, you're in Belgium. And Do you realize the only major role from Superman 78 still around is Mark McClure's Jimmy Olsen? Everyone else is gone. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Weird
Let's
stuff.
see.
Did you see it in the one, the one of the Superman movies? They included the different universes, and they included the one where Nicolas Cage was Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tested for Superman. He was in the running before they ultimately went with somebody else. So they included Nicolas Cage's Superman in like a 3-second shot. Oh, Nicolas Cage got upset.
Yeah.
That was the Peanuts Mightier Superman.
Yeah. Well, there's that photograph of him in the suit, but yeah, I don't think they went any further than that.
Michael Keaton will be 75 in September. And
Wow.
Phantom and FKHC jinxed each other's. Has anyone...
Now, you know what would be an absolute crazy thing that they would never do, but it would be awesome. So you get the actor that plays Moon Knight from Disney, and then put him into the Mandalorian. You know, because they're doing Mandalorian Grogu. The movie's coming up eventually. So you know, so you have Moon Knight just walking around. You know, there's Mandalorian Grogu and and all the other Star Wars type actors that are busy doing their stuff. And like, who's that guy? And you know, the guy keeps talking to himself, and he's like, "There's something wrong. My head really hurts. Wait, why are there blasters? What the heck? You know, am I in a Star Wars movie?" It make it full meta, and then eventually he just disappears, and it leaves everybody confused. And then it turns into a trailer for Mr. Raymond's Wednesday show, where he goes over the Fantastic Four special guest star Moon Knight, and then Moon Knight's like, how did I wind up on a Mr. Raymond show? What is a Mr. Raymond anyway?
Sometimes I wonder, Pudgy. Let's see. I've only been to Belgium once, and that was over 20 years ago.
And now you've returned.
Yes. There's a squirrel lag in there somewhere.
Even before Harold Ramis lost the ability to speak, before he and Bill Murray made peace, and in Afterlife, Murray was the only character that says nothing to Ramis's character. Okay. Speaking of CGI, I don't know if anybody saw the NCIS episode 500.
No.
Where Vance got...
Wait, that show's still on the air?
Yes, it's still on the air.
Wow, CBS will greenlight anything.
Well, what they did is they ended Director Vance's career, yeah. And it was a discussion in the afterlife, and they had Ducky Mallard on there, but it was one of the guy they used in flashbacks as opposed to CGI of David McCullum, which I thought was a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but since
as opposed to using Val Kilmer.
Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that was cringe. Pudgy, it was the theatrical movie of The Flash, where all the various actors who played Superman made cameos.
Oh yeah, that one.
If Disney wants to make money off the Mandalorian movie, they need to rename it to Mandalorian and Grogu.
Okay, that's funny, Phantom Outsider. It goes right up against the rule Mr. Raven has about politics, but it's still funny.
It is funny. I just have to stop it because
But see, here's the thing. That silly joke, you do the title thing. you're going to draw 50% of the country to go see that movie, and the other 50% weren't going to watch it anyway, so it doesn't matter. You'll just boost boost the actual people going to the theater.
Yep.
And everyone knows the reason why you go to the theater is not to watch the movie, it's for the concessions.
It's the popcorn.
That's where they get
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Not politics, marketing. Yeah, true. I watched Top Gun Maverick coming home from Paris and got a little misty-eye at Val's part. Yeah, me too.
Mm.
I still think they should make NCIS Peoria.
That'd be funny.
I'm with Snort on that one.
I can't remember which police series it was, but it might have been NCIS, one of the earlier episodes. But they visited a Pennsylvania State Police location that was in Pennsylvania. It's right on the turnpike. So every time when Pudgy would pass by, in Cobalt's big red vehicle, he always used to say, "Yeah, that's the base where they filmed that NCIS episode." And Cobalt was talking over the CB radio one time, and all the truckers were listening, and they're all talking Southern accents, even the guys from Canada, because because you have to. It's CB law, but. So then it got all the truckers talking like, "Hey, I remember that episode. Yeah, it's a mile marker, such and such." And then, and then the one trucker cut off Cobalt, and Cobalt said, "Oh, yeah, and you know what the problem with all these big time truckers are? It's the ones that drive the Peterbilts. That's not a real vehicle. You should drive a Mack." And then,
you're going straight to hell for that one.
Oh, did it? It started a trucker war. And then eventually,
big old convoy.
And then eventually, the truckers figured out which one Cobalt was, and then Cobalt's vehicle got surrounded, and he's like, "Okay, everybody, I was just joking, and here's something we can all agree on: the ones that drive the Volvo trucks, the Volvo's not a trucking company." And then all the Peterbilt and the Mack drivers, they started laughing. And then there was this one lone voice on the CB said, "Hey, we do have real trucks."
And then the people from Saab Scandia got on the line.
Yep. Crazy.
You know how bad an argument has to be for the Pennsylvania State Police to go onto Channel 19 and say, "Okay, everybody, cool it."
Yeah.
That happened during the conversation. The police got on the CB, and they don't normally do that. They just listen.
Yeah.
But, they don't like, "Okay, everybody, calm down. Someone's just being silly." They were worried about all the truckers pulling off at the Sidling Hills station, and
oh God.
And a big trucker war starts out. They're jumping out of the Macks and the Kenworths. They're all snapping at each other like West Side Story.
Jeez.
Except they're holding tire irons.
Yep. Well, there's only two types of trucks in the world: Macks and everything else.
FKHCS, Fez, have you been to Home, Pennsylvania, where the episode Home from X-Files takes place?
No, I haven't. I'm not sure where home is.
Well,
but I have been to Hometown. That's where Fett and I first met.
Sweet.
Let's see. Home, Home. Let me check. Home, Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania, there's all sorts of fun places. There's Mars, PA. There's Laboratory, PA. There's Denver, PA. There's Bird and Hand, PA. There's Intercourse, PA. For some reason, all their signs keep getting stolen. There's
4 holes.
Home is an unincorporated village located in Rain Township, Indiana County, Pennsylvania. Wherever the heck that is.
Yeah. I'm not
sure. Oh, wait a minute. Pudgy thinks Pudgy might know where it is because you have to go Route 22, over the hill and down the hill and over the hill, down the hill, 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 up 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 the hill.
He's losing it.
And then you make it to Indiana, PA, and then you would have to make a left turn and then go through the town. And then there used to be a big buffet called Fire Mountain, and it was run by a chef from Louisiana, and he did Cajun cooking, and it was like, oh, Pudgy remembers going there. Pudgy's belly button went from an innie to an outie, and they're like, "You're too thin, Pudgy. Here's some more cornbread." And Pudgy's like, "Yes, but this is the best restaurant ever." Unfortunately, they closed a couple of years later because it turns out it's kind of expensive to run a restaurant, and plus, the original owners, they sold it to another people. They had all the recipes. The restaurants shut in. It was firing on all cylinders. And then the new people are like, you know what? It would make a lot of sense at a Southern Cajun restaurant. Sushi.
What? Sushi.
So they added Japanese and Korean elements because it was an Asian couple bought the restaurant. So they converted it into a Chinese fusion place, and apparently it was really, really good because the Creole seasoning worked really good with the California roll, which is the only sushi that's a cooked thing. So and then all the college kids from Indiana and the University of Pennsylvania, they started going there because they really liked sushi and then fried rice and egg rolls and wonton soup. Oh, Pudgy could go for some. Soup. Come on, you need wonton soup.
We had Chinese yesterday.
I'll take some too.
We had Chinese yesterday. Egg foo young and fried rice was what I had.
Yeah, and egg drop soup and
Yeah, I went to the one in Tunkhannock yesterday for the buffet right after my physical therapy. That was good.
Fez is lost again and doesn't know where home is.
Yeah, Mr. Fez burned 2,000 calories at physical therapy, and he reconsumed 4,000 at the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
So just like the stock market, he's ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more memes. We got memes.
Meme. Yeah, take a left turn in Altoona.
Yep. Oh, Altoona, I know where that is.
When gas hits $10 a gallon, it's Mohawks and assless chaps from here to the horizon.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Hey, Mel Gibson is still around.
Yeah.
And he's ready to go. And there is 3 guys in the United States that have Ford Fairlane Interceptors that are movie accurate versions of the Mad Max Interceptor.
Sweet.
2 of the 3 Interceptors are replicas. 1 is functional. He got the turbocharger to work.
Nice.
And the big thing, this is a meta thing. You know how in Mad Max, on the gear shifter, he's got the button that he pushes, and then you see the supercharger activate. And then whoosh, the big whoosh, and the chain starts turning. Well, you can't do that with an actual engine. There's no way to engage and disengage. You would blow up the engine.
Yeah.
And Pudgy didn't say the other B words. Pudgy said blow up the engine. But so
very good, Pudgy.
The people that made the replicas, they have it where the chain is on its own separate thing, and whenever you push the button on the shifter, it makes the chain turn, but it does. It's not actually connected to the engine, so you get the effect. But the guy that made it functional, he incorporated not only the actual supercharger chain on the engine, but he also incorporated the exterior chain for the effect. So whenever he does it, basically that button not only activates the chain, but it's also a nitro injection into the engine.
Ooh.
Now, But the big problem with the Ford Interceptor, the Ford Fairlane that it was based off of, for a movie set in the future with gas shortages, it was a poor choice because it only got like 8 miles to the gallon highway.
Yeah.
Or 8 gallons to the mile. I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Another meme. No paper. No. Wait. Today is your lucky day. Yes, it is. That's good.
Oh, boy.
The one essential parenting book. Dr. Spock's Baby and Childhood.
Yep. That's the one they should have put out.
I won't announce my descent into madness, but there will be signs.
Yeah.
A wabbit with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, knee.
Nee.
Go find a shrubbery.
God.
Weekly World News. The world's only reliable news. Australian gas raiders terrorizing California town. Regular 8:59.
Yep.
Hey, you know what would be absolute crazy fun, Mr. Raymond?
What?
All right, ponder this a moment. Someone buys a piece of property. It's up in the woods, and then so you have the road that goes up to the property, and then you have the remnants of a of a yellow rusted bridge, all curled up, just like in Evil Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever someone comes to make a delivery or go up your driveway, the bridge is all curled up. And then if someone's were able to cross over, then you have one wooden cabin surrounded by with a tool shed out back. So you make it movie accurate for Evil Dead.
Yeah.
And whoever
You've been
comes
to my
up,
house.
yeah, whoever comes to that property, like,
This is not my beautiful animal house.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh,
yes.
man.
I get it.
Okay, now it took Pudgy a moment.
I don't quite get it.
The coat gives it away.
Is it Madness?
No. Oh, God. Same
It's
band
not
that did Psycho Chicken
wait.
or Psycho Killer.
It's not my beautiful wife. It's not my beautiful house. That song.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Oh, the horror.
That's the one.
Ugh.
Yeah. It didn't work at all. Yeah.
All in all, it's just another Dalek in the wall. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Wait, FKHC, David Byrne's Big Suit from Talking Head. Oh, yeah, Talking Heads. That's the band.
Yes.
I gave my chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. Smash his guitar. Sorry. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Animal House. Yeah, Animal House is another one of those movies that are absolutely perfect. It's also a period specific, so it's a case that they could never do it again. But if they were to do Animal House 2,
they couldn't.
No, there's a way they could do it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but see, here's the thing. That was set during the Vietnam War era. So that was that was at like the late 60s. So if those characters were, let's say, if it was year 1968 minus 2026,
strike.
Go ahead. Minus 18. All right, so that means the characters from that movie would be 76 to 80 years old.
Yeah.
It's
And they'd all be
possible.
screaming, "Get off my lawn!"
Well, it's possible that their grandchildren are going to that school.
Oh
Oh
no.
dear.
And then, just like in Revenge of the Nerds, where I think Pudgy thinks it was Revenge of the Nerds 3, where they introduced new nerds and the college had completely changed. They could do something like that, but the genius of the comedy behind Animal House, that was Harold Ramis and all the others from National Lampoon's magazine.
Yeah.
That humor cannot be replicated.
Well, the thing, they made an attempt to do it in right after Animal House. What was it called? Was it called Delta House?
Up the Academy?
No. It was on ABC.
Oh, the TV show. Yeah.
It was the TV show. And
yes,
it had,
I think it was called Delta House.
Yeah, I think it was Delta House. And it had all the...
Yeah, Delta House aired on ABC in 1979.
Yeah, and it had everybody... Well, it had all the non-prime people. It didn't have Belushi. It didn't have Matheson. And I think it didn't do so well.
No, that was gone within weeks.
Yeah.
Series aired January 18th to April 21st, 1979. So it was like a mid-season replacement.
Yeah. Not very popular. No.
The show struggled to adapt the movie's raunchy humor for television standards, leading constant conflict with ABC executives. It was originally greenlit for a full season, but canceled after 13 episodes.
Yeah, and it had... Who did it have? I know it had...
I did say that it had competition with shows Co-Ed Fever and Brothers and Sisters.
Wow. I don't even remember them.
Let's see. It had... Okay, it had Dean Wormer still.
Mm-hmm.
It had Flounder. It had D-Day. Yeah. It had Hoover.
Mm-hmm.
It had a brother of Bluto, which was John Belushi's character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then no wonder it didn't do so hot. Pudgy's looking at the promotional photos, and it's like, other than Dean Wormer, and Flounder and D-Day, everyone else is like new.
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder it didn't work.
Yeah. Kind of like that Aftermath show.
Yeah, it didn't have any of the prime people on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing it and just shaking my head, especially since I had seen, obviously seen Animal House. Oh yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer was in Delta House. Yep.
Oh my. Let's see. Awkward silence.
Oh yeah, that's prank. Let's see. Yeah, it was shot for 26 episodes, only aired 13 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep. D-Day stuck around because he became MacGyver's buddy. Yep, he was Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was Jack Dalton.
He was also in that Cagney and Lacey series as the blonde woman's husband, I think. Which is weird because I never knew that till a few years ago. But he looks completely different, different hairdo, no mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
Snorter Pooper says, sadly, it's time for a bear to go sweepies. So leaving you with take care of every human, dolphin, doggo, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and African striped weasel. TM, a wholly owned subsidiary of the dolphinwars.com. And thanks to Snortopoopus, we know what a African striped weasel is. And I got a question about this. You got to do some explaining, Snortopoopus, Cuba. This does not look like an African striped weasel. Looks like a skunk. Did you get the right picture, Snort?
It's a skunk from Chernobyl.
Nuclear skunk.
Yeah. Well, I can ask our producer and resident expert on weasels. Is this true, hon?
One horn honk for yes, two horn honks for no.
He says, one honk for yes, two honks for no.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait, Sandra.
Yeah, she can only respond in horn.
like Harpo did. Harpo Sandra. Ish right. Weasel. Okay.
Okay,
It's a weasel that looks like a skunk.
Yeah.
Well, good night, Snort. Pudgy hopes you have a good day, or a good sleepy time and a good day tomorrow.
Good night, Snort.
Yep. Night, Snort.
You have yourself a. Oh, we got a.
That's a yes.
That's a yes. Okay. Oh, all right. And Trike adds. Let's see. Okay, see, yeah, in Africa. Wow.
Hey, Sandra, should Mr. Raymond end the show at 8 o'clock? One horn yes, two horns no.
Let's see. Let's see what she says. Okay.
Okay, well, she's thinking.
Yeah, she's thinking. And of course, you got the lag.
And Trike is losing his mind. He's like, I want to play with a squeaky horn.
Yeah.
And Sandra's like, no, this is my squeaky horn.
And that's going to drive me crazy during her recovery period.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear squeakies. I'm going to be...
The horns never go away, Mr. Raymond. From here on out, it's going to be... It's going to be squeaky horn all the time.
Yeah. All squeak all the time.
And she's going to be really squeaked off at times.
Mm-hmm.
But you know the good part? She'll be able to have a intelligent conversation with Sabu.
Oh, God, yeah. I want Phantom Outsider says, I want to see Snortopoopus do the African anteater ritual dance made popular in the movie Money Can't Buy Me Love. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So everybody says it is a weasel. Okay. Sandra, Pudgy asked if we should end the show at 8 o'clock. One squeak, yes. Another squeak, or two squeaks, no. Okay, let's see.
I just end the suffering now.
Oh, I got a joke.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Let me get that. Drive carefully. Uncle Sam needs every taxpayer he can get. What?
Yeah.
How many squeaks for I don't care?
She says, Sandra says, how many squeaks for I don't care?
3.
3 squeaks for I don't care.
28.
Oh, no. Oh, God. She's gonna. And she's now laughing about it. Let's see.
Another funny part is, so that picture is a weasel. The first thought that crossed Pudgy's mind was the song "Pop Pop Goes the Weasel, the Weasel, Pop Pop Goes the Weasel, the Weasel,
Yeah.
Weasel go pop."
Weasel goes pop. Weasel goes pop.
Yeah.
Is Trike auditioning for the Canine National Chorus?
Nah, he just really wants that squeaky horn, and then Sandra's like, "Nope, this is my squeaky horn. You get your own." And he's like, I would, but you control the purse."
I'm gonna hide that squeaky horn.
And the koi fish don't squeak anymore.
You get rid of the squeaky horn, and Sandra will be really squeaked off, and she'll go and go to Harbor Freight because they sell a train horn kit to connect to your cordless drill.
Oh.
I gotta get that.
It's 3 train horns connected to the cordless battery drill, and you can just go walk around and goes, "Train horn!"
Okay. How does NASA organize a party? How does NASA organize a party?
In stages?
4 months behind and $80 billion over budget.
No. They plan it.
Oh, jeez, Mr. Raymond.
Cage?
The bill on that joke is astronomical.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Das is silly.
Das is silly. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh. We got a picture from the FKHC trip to France.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see.
And oh my goodness, Mr. Raymond, Pudgy just looked out the window. It's still light out.
Yeah. Not here.
I can't believe it.
Wow.
Barely. That is Normandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pudgy can see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
The next photo is Normandy, and that is Normandy. Yeah.
And the next picture is of the folding seats tray table.
Let's see. Okay. So I think we can go.
Yes.
What?
Yes, we can.
Oh, what's this? Sent you an email with link to AI generated still of Snort doing an anteater dance. Uh-oh. Figures you do this after he's gone so he doesn't growl at it.
It's all part of the plan. That way Phantom Outsider doesn't get nibbled on.
That's not a nibble. That's a...
Yeah, and then Phantom Outsider becomes Pirate Outsider. Arr.
Arr. All right, let me see.
And you know what okay, Trike, you get the talk now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's the squeaky horn.
Oh, boy.
Trike has had it. He needs the squeaky horn.
He wants that squeaking horn. All right, let's see.
Hey, Pudgy doesn't know if you ever saw this video. It was a short that was for 3 minutes. But basically, there's a bunch of guys talking about the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah.
And there's a part that they cut out of it so that way it would stay within Disney compliance standards, because they have a certain look. So it was a history of the Black Pearl. That ship was owned by the East India Trading Company.
Uh-huh.
And what did the East India Trading Company do during that time frame? You don't have to say it, but you know what where they were going with this. So it was sunk because Captain Jack Sparrow sunk the ship to free the cargo. And then he made a deal with Davy Jones to bring it back.
I see.
So that part was like maybe 5 minutes of the first movie that they cut out of it, and there was talk about putting it back into a later segment. Whenever Davy Jones came back and was talking to Captain Sparrow, and Disney ultimately decided not to bring that part back, but it was an extra that was on the DVD release, and whenever Pudgy saw the clip on it, was like, wow. That makes those movies so much darker.
Yeah.
Considering what the Black Pearl was.
Yes.
Here is the next. This was on the plane. He has standards. Oh no. They were actually showing that.
Gone to get an eclair, huh?
Yep, going to get an eclair. Hey, Dalek!
Hi, Dalek!
Hey there!
Just in time to see that you went out to lunch.
Yeah, in Belgium.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Dalek really needed to find out the difference between chips and fries, and he was like, it's the same thing. Why is everything labeled wrong here in Belgium?
Dalek?
Well, while Dalek's configuring his microphone...
They're not the same thing, Pudgy.
There he is. How you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
Dalek!
Pudgy knows that Pudgy said enough wrong things. It was summon you.
It's not my mic. The problem isn't my microphone. The problem is my internet connection.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
Seems to be happening all over the place.
Come on, load up.
Yeah.
Can you even hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yes.
We got you.
Yes, I hear you, and I'm deaf.
All right, so chips and fries are the same?
There is a YouTube clip of the anteater dance from You Can't Buy Me Love on YouTube, and I can't seem to bring it. Go ahead,
Sorry,
Don.
connection on here is really, really slow right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Phantom, you sent it to me, and you sent me something, and it's not letting me get into it.
I thought using this with my VPN. In fact, the whole thing's slow.
Huh.
Well, remember to push the talk, you have to press your belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And if Pudgy does it too many times, Pudgy activates in Espanol.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Hola, Senor Raimundo.
Hola, Senor Pudgy.
Pudgy, push the
Ay,
belly
ay,
button again.
ay, ay. Contra Sonore.
So, all right.
And what did FKHC say to the fairy godmother?
What?
Bibbidi bobbidi boom.
Oh.
Boom,
Well,
boom,
he
boom,
hadn't
boom.
done it yet, so I figured it was time.
You have.
I think we just blew Pudgy out of the.
Oh no!
Pudgy got blown out of the.
No!
Oh boy!
Good job, Ram.
Oh dear.
Good job.
Oh no!
Pudgy, come back!
Pudgy, what happened?
Mm.
Let's see. We just did it.
Man, blew it up, you maniacs.
Oh no. No, I'm not showing this FKHG. No, I am not showing it. We already lost Pudgy. We already lost Pudgy with that explosion. Phantom, I tried opening it and I got an error message saying I don't have authorization. Oh boy. So, okay.
Hi, sorry, Pudgy. Come back.
See, it's all your fault, Fez.
Yes, it is.
Oh dear. And instead of the B word, Dalek says detonate. Detonate.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, maybe.
Oh dear. Pudgy got error that said failed to load.
Oh dear.
StreamYard's froze and Chrome crashed. Oh no.
Oh no.
All from that little
man.
explosion. Oh, Pudgy. We're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yep. And this is what happens when you engage in nuclear proliferation.
That's true.
Mm.
Oh, so.
Yeah. Raymond said, oh no, it's only going to be a few more heads. Now we're going to stop right there. It's going to be a little hobby on the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm already there.
To the pit for Fez. Pudgy says. Dalek says, push to talk? Yeah, right. No one controls me.
That's right.
I pull up to the house. I said, Sandra, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an ICBM.
Wallace Lang says, I know what the UK calls chips,
That
the US calls fries, and what the UK calls crisps, the US calls chips.
Well, I know that the UK has
that's
their own
part,
nuclear.
well, yes.
Well, I
Go
know
ahead,
the UK has nuclear
That's
weapons,
partially
but
true.
they lease their missiles from the United States. So
Yeah. Okay, Dalek, go ahead.
I did not need to know that.
Okay,
okay, I think I've tried explaining this before, but let me explain something. Yes, what you call chips, we call crisps. That's true. But what you call fries, we also call fries. Chips are different. They're thick. They're thicker cuts, and
they're the steak fry. They're our version.
They're longer.
Yeah, they're steak fries for us.
Steak fries.
Yeah. Steak fries are a much larger version of.
We need to have a symposium about fries.
Oh yeah.
But they're all potato based.
What, Dalek?
Fries are long and thin. Chips are thick. Are shorter and thicker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I love chips.
Yeah.
Sent you a copy of the pic and a link. Okay. We'll see. I'll see. Pudgy says the representative from Pennsylvania yields $5. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to Dalek.
Cool.
Let me see if I can.
Thank you, Pudgy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why isn't Snort here? Oh dear, oh me. Let's see. Something is wrong with my Outlook thing that it just something is Outlook has decided it's starting to freeze up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Microsoft.
Bastard.
Thank you, Microsoft. I really appreciate what you're doing to the pod.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there's Snort. And it won't let me enlarge.
Party time for the polar bear.
Okay, there
Look
it
at the
is. All
dancing
right.
bear.
Yep. Can't buy me one. Let's see. Will it let me do it?
Get up there and dance. I mean, this is a dance. What are we here to do, right? Is dance? Come on, please, let's get up there. Let's dance.
Okay, I can't do that a long time because of.
Well, it didn't show it.
Copyright.
I mean, I didn't see it. So
Good. Oh, come on, you stupid. What the? I know. It's not letting me do it. And now. Okay. Stop sharing here. It's because I'm fiendish. You don't poke the bear when the bear is about.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Especially when he's trying to get some sleepies.
Yep. That's true. But yeah, that picture of if it wasn't for this stupid Outlook, but now it is frozen totally. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
Well.
All right. What was that?
Puss.
Just put in African
That was
dance, either ritual dance in YouTube, it'll come up. All right. Okay. I think we're going to go another 2 minutes and then we go to you know what?
Ben King Dolphin says we are the masters.
Tim, stop. No. I am not poking. I've already blown a putt. I've already knocked Pudgy into another.
We can't handle blowing the standards any lower, Tim. Okay, this isn't that Rob Dyrdek show on MTV. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna claim that I'm illiterate now. Thank you very much. Raymond, I suggest you do the same.
No, I've already not. The last explosion blew Pudgy out into the chat.
Yeah.
And no warning, just boom. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, not again.
Okay, you're all for it here.
You are officially the Andrew Mountbatten Windsor of the show, okay?
Thing is, hey, that's fine because it's my show. My show, my rules. And if
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing Daleks actually absorb radiation as a power source, so it doesn't bother me at all.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Dalek's feeling pretty good about now.
Yeah, he's got that glow about him.
Ready to boogie.
Yep, ready to boogie. Okay, I think on this note, it's time. I think on this note, it is time for. Let me make sure I hit the right thing.
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. Yeah, with Mr. Raven and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. We're bringing it on. It's time for show notes. You've all been warned. It's time for show notes.
All right, show notes. We've already done this. We've already done the Snorta Poopus picture and gone through the Weasel versus Skunk debate. All right. There will be no King Dolphin TV on the 1st because of Passover, but there will be a King Dolphin TV on Tuesday, March 31st. We will review the Fantastic Four. On on April 8th, 2 weeks from this, a week from this coming Wednesday, we will give a Sandra status report, and we will do a Herculoids comic review. Somewhere out in space, live the Herculoids.
Yes. Now, has Sandra had the surgery yet?
No, she's getting it on April 7th.
Okay. Oh God, my mother's birthday.
So that's why she's got the horn. I'll be on our beck and call. Every time I hear a horn, I better get upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better get that PTSD diagnosis right now.
but I will provide a status report on how she did. On the 15th, we got a new name for the King Dolphin TV troupe. It is the Ready for Pod Time Players. Agent Pepsi 1, Anti-Derivative Jill, and Max Redstone will be doing the next part of Peacemaker on Radio King Dolphin TV.
Cool.
So, on April 1st, programming note, Sam Wolf will be broadcasting the interview I had with her on her channel on April 1st. I'll get a time and all that, and I'll put it on my post. And my
As if we would believe you.
Oh. And I do got to get some stuff on my website. I've been neglecting because I've been doing everything else on X, Facebook, and here.
Yeah.
So I am still working on interviews. I haven't gotten much response. I guess no one wants to talk to a dolphin. I don't know why. I guess they don't want to reveal their favorite cookies.
Well, that's just silly.
Yeah, that is wrong. All right. So that is show notes. So thank you, Trike. All right. Let's me thank everybody who has come to visit. Let's see. Woof. We had Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. Deef was here. Deef, we got to get together so we can talk about your third book. We had we have the great Phantom Outsider. We had Sam Wolf Life of a Military Wife
Mhm.
who came to visit. Hope you're enjoying your vacation, Sam. And we have the great Wallace Lang, who went to see Bugs Bunny at the Symphony. I wonder how that was.
Nice.
He took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
That's what I thought. And those were our guests. And now the amazing Lifeguard Corps. Sandra, take a bow and a honk. Our producer. There's a lag, so that we probably won't get a honk right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior, still down with a stomach bug. Please put a WTW and a please put a WTW and an SF. See, I got a honk. Let's see. Let's see. You can go to the Dolphin Wars. You can go to the Dolphin Wars, or just go Raymond Feliciano for my Facebook page. But I've got a website, thedolphinwars.com. Okay, let's see. Sandra, put my link out there,
please,
to help. To help Wallace Lang. Okay, let's continue. So Sandra honked. Trike was out there. He was barking. And we had Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior. We had Agent Pepsi 1. We had, let's see, Pudgy Hedgehog, who accidentally got tossed out of the chat because of a rampant detonation. We had the Meme Master, FKHC 2005. We got Legatus Legionii. We had the huge Comic Relief Crusader. Huge. Oh yeah, you can get some Dolphin War stuff too. Yeah, some really cool Dolphin War stuff. We got cups, shirts. I'm trying to think of some other stuff. We got the
flamethrowers.
Yeah. We got there's the Comic Relief Creators Camp.
Flamethrowers.
I know. Trike, it's a little statue of Trike, and when you boop his nose, flame comes out the backside. Yeah. Sandra, we gotta make that happen. Little statue of Trike, beep the nose, poof. Trike even like that.
I'm retaining general credit for the idea.
Let's see. FKHC, Legatus, Comic, Trike. What is it? The horns get about, and of course, the biggest baddest bear on the internet, the one beyond compare. Snort up, pass. Cuber. Got screen. Hashtag roar.
You're fat.
Shaken, not stirred. That dolphin looks pretty good in it. He rocks the whole time.
I think Trike's very upset about the situation of the Bob Elman dev.
Yeah. I think Trike is going bananas. I better take care of things. Great show, guys. Trike, enough. All right. Trike is saying he does not like the idea and his tail, which he wants to keep, is not fireproof. True. All right. So I'd like to thank the remaining people in the panel, starting with Max. Thank you very much, sir.
Yo.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
All right. The Fez Man.
Hello.
Thanks a lot for being here. It was fun.
No problem. Always a pleasure, Raymond.
Yep. Check Fez in about an hour on the FET stream.
Yep.
What's going on
tonight?
the FET? Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to be doing, I believe, Quiet Riot tonight is one topic. And,
sorry, got to get this.
Yep. And general discussion of whatever happens to come up. And let's see. I can't remember what the one he said for next week is, but it's going to be good. But yeah, tune in and have some fun with us and see where we go.
Okay. Dalek, the Exterminator. Thanks for being here, my friend.
Yeah, even though it was very short.
Yeah. Well, one reason is my allergies are starting to.
I mean, literally, it feels like I only just got here, and you're already rapping.
Yeah. Well,
you're saying about allergies.
Yeah, my allergies are really kicking my butt. So.
Oh dear.
But yeah, what do you? Man, there's your channel. There's your channel there, Dalek. Got anything coming up?
Well, hopefully I'll get around to doing some more gaming soon, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's been so long since I did one of my chillin' chats.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has been. Okay.
So yeah, it's been a long time for that, I've got games I want to play on the channel, so
cool.
Hopefully I can one game in particular. Hopefully I'll do that. I've got some chores to do around here, but before that, but hopefully tomorrow I'll do some gaming. So keep an eye out, folks.
All righty. All right. And again, thank you, Pudgy, for being here. It was great. Sorry you had the explosion knocked out your computer and your internet. I'm very, very sorry. Hope you don't hold that against me. And
you better hope you don't sue.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see you next week, Pudgy, and we'll see all of you guys on Wednesday. Oh no, Tuesday. Tuesday. Because I've got a leader Seder on the 1st. Yeah. Porky Pig says that's all, folks. So good night, everybody. Love you all. Take care. See you next week.
See you, folks.
Right. Oh my.